What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, coming at you with another episode of the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for the 100 days, we're dealing with a different deck every single day. Today, we have a fan request for some good old-fashioned Melffy action, or Metalfoes, if you want to still call them that. I still like calling them Metalfoes every now and again. And we got ourselves a nice little deck that's all about summoning out a whole bunch of beastie monsters. We're playing Tri-brigades to help build up nice big boards and just completely wreck our opponents. And we're going to be just having ourselves a good fun time. And today's shout out we're going to be giving to a Mr. Melffy Tri-brigade, who really likes Melffys very much. He's been waiting for support and hope maybe someday we're going to get it. And maybe this will help get just a step closer to that. So let's go ahead and get started. Just before we do, though, remember to smash that like button and stuff if you do enjoy this video. But enough of that talk. Let's get started with the duels. Alrighty, our first opponent. We kind of want to go first with this deck. We can go second, but going first is ideal. And this is pretty much the perfect hand, provided that Tenki goes off. Oh, and it shall. Very nice. Alright, we should be able to do all the things we wish to do. Because this is what we want to do. So what we're going to do is summon a Rescue Cat. The nice little monster, you can ditch it to summon 2 beasts that are level 3 or lower from the deck. Their effects get negated, but we don't really care about that. We just need bodies, and we need our tuner and our non-tuner. We're going to summon Valeraphon, very nice monster for Beastie Boys. And this thing, Mind Mole. Very nice card. We're going to make ourselves a Naturia Beast. Very nasty monster. Locks your opponent out of spells. And that Mind Mole is going to let us draw another card. Hey. So now we're going to go for Fractar and do the loop of Tri-brigade. You're going to discard Kit from the deck. Because when when Kit goes to grave, you ditch another. And you're going to ditch your Tri-brigade Naval. And then Naval is going to add the final piece of your puzzle, which is Karis here. We're going to go for this boy. Now we get the graveyard set up. Tri-brigade's Link from the graveyard. You got something, my dude? No? Okay, good. That's what I thought. Alright, see, so now I don't want to get rid of either of these, but I don't need them in my hand right now. I need Karis on the board. I need Karis on the board. So now what we're going to do, use Karis' effect. We're going to use 3. We could go 4, but for now we're just going to go 3. We're going to go 3, and we're going to summon the Samorg Link, the bird of sovereignty, the king of all Tweety birds, and we're going to end our turn. Sovereign is then going to summon out a bird from the deck. We're going to summon Apex Avian. That'll give us a bit of more Omni negation, and we're also going to summon Puppy. Nice little bit of Puppy action. This little boy is pretty much the best Melffy main deck monster. When your opponent summons a monster or attacks the Puppy, you can bounce him in order to summon a beast from the deck. And so now I'm going to go ahead and mill 2 cards. Sorry, my zoo brother, but you're gone. Negate that spell. If my opponent keeps playing spells, I can keep negating them. That's what Naturia Beast does. Just every time he plays a spell, I can negate it. That's what I can do. And you know, the bird, he would be able to summon more monsters, but I really don't need to do that. I could do that, but it's not really a necessity right now. And let's see, do I really need to read it about? You know what? Yeah, I'm negating that. Bounce. Because I'm going to get to be... Oh, wait, no. I don't want to do that. I was a fool. Okay, it's not a big deal. I can just tribute summon this. Nah, it's a big deal. I was like, should I negate that? And then I'm like, oh, wait, should I? Yeah, I should. I should indeed. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and do... Let's see, 1, 2, 3... Let me think about this. Okay, first off, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's just summon our Link 4. We'll summon a Link 4, and then we'll bring back Apex Avian. Because why the heck not? We have the ability to do this. Even if he negates this, I'll just summon Avian anyway. Oh, my pain. That hurts a lot. Okay. That is unfortunate indeed. But I still have a lot of battle damage I can put on the board, so it's not a big deal. See, that, my friends, is what you call hindsight. If I had just summoned Apex, if I had just left Avian on the board, he would not have been able to do that. Hindsight's a killer, isn't it? Okay, this is not a problem. Provided he doesn't have battle traps, we should be A-okay for just swing for game And my opponent's okay. Well, hindsight almost killed us, but you know what? It's fine. We still got to do everything. This is what happens when this deck in particular goes off completely. I didn't even get to show off Puppy. I didn't even get to show off the Pupper. But let's go into the next duel, and hopefully we'll get to show off the Pupper. Probably do a spare duel too, because that was really quick. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. What do we got this time? We got all 3 tankies. We got all the tankies in the deep blue sea. At the very least, it's going to let me get Fractar. It'll give me something. Not a lot, but just a wee bit of something, lads. Just a little bit of something. Alrighty, let's just do the Tri-brigade thing. You know, playing this deck does make me wish there were more Melffys. I feel like it's a very unfinished deck. Like, they can certainly do their own thing, but I feel like they need something else. Like, not just main, like all around. They need more main deck, more extra deck, more spell trap support. It's very unfinished and it's very strange. Like, Konami starts this archetype up, and it looks cool, and then they just stop. And I don't like it when they do that. I'm sure at some point they'll come back to it, but I'd like to see it, like, sooner rather than later. I mean, freaking Laval's just got some support the other day, and I'm like, who cares about Laval's? Who even cares about those boys? They do, like, what exactly? So, we're just gonna keep doing the thing. Hopefully this time I get to show off the Pupper. Because I'd like to show off the bloody Pupper. He's kind of important. I can summon beasts from the deck with this dude. He's kind of important. Alright, let's see what our opponent's got. Me, I don't have my Netsuria Beast, sadly. Would have been nice to lock my opponent out of spells, especially because he's playing a spell. But as it stands, let's see what he's gonna... We'll see what our opponent's playing before we negate anything. He's playing Raid Raptors. Okay, that could be potentially not good. That could be potentially... Okay, maybe he's not actually playing those at all. Playing Time Thief. Let's see. Opponent's battle phase. Special summon a Time Thief from the hand. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Don't care. Okay, so this is Time Thieves. Okay, that's an interesting bunch. And there's a Juster. So now we're going to bounce and we're going to summon Kalantosa. This will then pop one of his cards. What does this do? Let's see. This card, normal special summon. Send a Time Thief card from deck to the grave. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Chronographer. Or Chronocorder. Whatever your name is, you're dead. Because that's what Kalantosa does. When it's special summoned by a beast, you target any card and you pop it. And the thing about... there we go. Time Thieves is one of those decks that needs no interruption. Which is ironic because they like to interrupt. Alrighty. Man, we're breezing like right through these. And I apologize. I like more back and forth. But yeah, we're just breezing through. But hopefully in the third duel we'll find a better opponent. I want to see somebody at least try to fight against us. So let's go for duel number 3. See if we can find a good opponent. Alrighty, third opponent. Let's see this time around. I want to see... I just want to see my opponent do something. I have not even scratched the surface of the things that this deck can do. I have not even scratched the surface. I might scratch it a little harder with this hand, because this is not a great opening hand. It's something, but it's not like a lot. Yeah, the thing is about Melffy is that, you know, a lot of their effects happen in the end phase. So it's not an ideal thing for starting up board. That's why the Tri-brigades are important. So let's go ahead. We'll summon a Puppy. That way we have a Puppy on the field. At the very least, we'll have some kind of interaction with the opponent. Got an impermanence, which is useful for these sorts of situations. Oh, my fee. You're one of those people. You're one of those people that's evil. Okay, I can get around that. I can get around that. I can get around that too. I can get around your Time Lord Mystic Mind bullshit. I'll see what you're like. You're one of them troll people. Me, I gotta do a troll decks in a couple weeks. Good old troll week. A staple of the 100 days. You always gotta do a troll week. I don't think I'm doing Time Lords for that, though. I'm doing other stuff. But definitely Mystic Mind will be involved. Let's see here. Do I want to negate... You know what? I'm gonna allow that to happen. And my reasoning for this is because I don't know. I just don't want to stop him right away. I mean, if this was going to kill me, I would stop it, but it doesn't, so it's good. It's all good. It's fine. I'll take some damage, but I can survive it. Bloody Michion the Time Lord. Lord of Time. If only I had just set Calanto, or if I had just let Puppy be my only monster, probably would have gone better, because then he wouldn't have gone for the Mystical Mine. Bloody Mystical Mine, man. This card is... Ooh, don't care for this card. I don't care for it. I don't care for it very much. Not very much at all. Alright, what do we have? Obedience School does not help. That does not help at all. Alrighty, so this guy's probably just playing a bunch of nonsense. Let me think about this. Suppose if I just made a monster, I'd get rid of the field spell regardless. So that is exactly what I am going to do. I'm just going to make Melffy of the Forest. The Melffy of the Forest are rank 2 exceed monster numero uno. I can attach material from this monster to add any Melffy card I desire. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and add Melffy Tag. This is our revival spell. And I'm just going to end my turn. You know, I could do more. But by doing nothing, Mystic Mine will go away on his own. That way I don't have to... let's see. Target face-up monster opponent is less than in. Destroy it. Okay. I mean, if you destroy my monster, then you can't attack, because your own field spell will prevent you from doing anything. I hope you realize that's how your field spell works, my dude. My dude, my brother. Yeah, you go sit there in the corner. Your monsters don't even come out or anything. Alright, I'm just going to end my turn. I'm just going to end my turn. Puppy will come out. That way I've got a puppy. Got a dang old dilly puppy dog. And I'm going to put him right here for no particular reason. And unless he's got another one of those, he's going to lose the Mystic Mine. There you go. Get that shit out of here. Get out of here. Alrighty. Now, let's see what our opponent responds with. Yeah, because Michion will go back to his back to his main deck. And then he's got nothing. He's got a whole lot of not much. Even if he goes for a Time Lord, impermanence does stop Time Lords. That's an important thing to remember, is that Time Lords, while they can't be destroyed by stuff, you can still target them with stuff. And yes, I shall use the effect of my puppy dog, because that is not a quick effect. Correct? I don't think it is. And... shoot. That's right. I only have one Calantosa. Oh, dear. Okay, that's... Boo, special hit. Go for Valeraphon, I guess. Could have gone for Kit, but, you know, I think Valeraphon will work just as well. You know, because he'll go... Well, I mean, I can't target, but I'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine and dandy. He's just playing Michion Turbo, basically. Michion Burn. That's all this is. This is literally just Michion Burn. That's all this deck is. And we'll see. So now he's got Michion. I'm going to wait for him to attack me before I do anything. I want to make him suffer. Make him suffer for the indignity of all this. Go, Impermanence. Stop the Michion. Yeah, now your effects negate, my dude. Your effects negate, and you're going to take the damage. There you go. Alright, so we've stopped Michion. I'm very curious as to what the other two face downs are. He didn't even try to negate me, so they're probably not Solemns. Yep, so probably not Solemns. I'm wondering what it's probably just burn cards, but I'm curious nonetheless. Curious nonetheless. Alrighty, so we got another kit. That doesn't really help too much. Although, actually, okay, that'll actually help a lot, actually, now I think about it. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so what we're going to do, Valeraphon, ditching kit, bring back Calantosa, and hope he doesn't have Metaverse, because that would suck. We'll summon for almost put it in defense mode. So now we're going to go Calanthosa. Pop a face down. We can't destroy his Time Lord, sadly. Use Kit. And we are going to set up some Tri-brigade action, and we are going to be good with that. Ceasefire. I think it was burn cards. That's unfortunate. I should have targeted the other card. Alright, well that happens. Sometimes you hit the right card, sometimes you hit the wrong card. We're just going to have to live with it. We'll live with it indeed. Alright, Carrots, get here. Should I banish his Michion? I feel like he probably has another one. So I'll try to banish that instead. So we'll go Karis, ditch puppy. Gonna ditch that pepper. We'll get him back, but we're gonna ditch the pepper regardless. So now, how many monsters do we have in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So let's go ahead. I could also summon... You know, I could just keep doing the same thing over and over again, but I kind of want to do different things too. That's the thing. I want to show off all the things in this deck if possible. So we're going to go for Shrike and try to banish whatever this is. I could banish Michion, but I feel like he probably has another one. I doubt he only plays one Michion. That would be kind of silly. What are you going to do, my dude? You're going to do a whole lot of nothing, I think. Alright, so we'll summon Shrike. Shrike is going to non-target banish a card on the board. So he either responds or he does not. And if this is another ceasefire, I'll just cry, because then I'll be dead. Alright, go away. No secret barrel for you. You should have played that, my dude. But you didn't. Alrighty, so now that we've done all this... could play Borload. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this has to battle monsters. Okay. No, it doesn't, but at the same time, I don't want your stinky card. I don't want your stinky card. I'm going to go ahead and summon forth... this guy. Yes, I'm going to summon Sundayu. I'm going to summon Sundayu, and the reason I'm summoning Sundayu is because he's cool. He's a cool dude. And now we're going to go for Melffy tag, bring back Pupper. I really wish I had my Mind Maul right now, because then I could go for my Synchros. But no, I don't have that. Let's see, what else can I do to screw with this guy? Let's see here. Could go for Masquerena, but that doesn't do me too much good. Could go for Melffy of the Forest or Excited Melffy, or I could go for Mother. Could go for Mother. That's a lot of good stuff we can do. For now, I'm just going to go for Melffy of the Forest. Put that there. And I'm going to get myself a cat, actually. Yes, I'm going to get a cat. And my reasoning for getting cat is because that will let me add any beast when that bounces. And I could go ahead and get a token. And I will do that token now, just so I can protect Sundayu. Just in case of things. And I would attack into this, but obviously that is a dumb idea. So I'm just going to go ahead and end the phase. And then during the end phase, Kath will come out. And then when this bounces, I can summon any beast I desire. Or not summon, but I can add any beast. So it'll be good. It's all good. So there's our turn. Let's see what this guy does. Let's see what his little chintzy burn deck can do. We will find out in a moment. We'll find out indeed. He's used up a lot of his burn cards. I don't have my Omni Negate, but I do have a big board. Even if he has another copy of Mystic Mind, I can just bounce that. Sandion, I see. Okay. We'll go ahead and use the cat. We're not going to bounce yet, obviously. And add any Beastie Boy I desire. Let's see here. Choo-choo. Don't want to go for that. Could go for Rescue Cat. I like that idea. Let's get Rescue Cat. And then, of course, since we bounced a card, Melffy of the Forest effects activates. So I can target his Sandayon, and it can't attack, and its effects are negated while it's on the field. So basically, it doesn't bounce or anything. So basically, he won't be able to summon any other Time Lords until I allow him to do so. Or until he does that, but that's fine. I can work around that. He's gonna go and he's gonna try and summon Gustav. But we're not gonna allow him to summon Gustav. He may think he's gonna summon Gustav, but he's not gonna summon Gustav. Oh, he's not even summoning Gustav. He's just gonna try and use Lazion's effect, but no, I'm not gonna allow that. Now it's time for Melffy time. So now we're gonna do detaching. Should I just attach them both? Yeah. Let's just attach them both and bounce them both. He's already normal summoned, so he can't summon another one. That's right, my dude. I had Melffy time. I bounced your stinky Time Lords. Now what are you gonna do? I bet you didn't want those in your hand, did you? Because next turn I'm gonna run over your butt because I got like what 8,000 plus damage on board. What are you gonna do, Mr. Time Lord? What are you gonna do? At least this guy's giving us some back and forth. He may be a stinky troll, but at least he's got some, you know, he's got something to him. He's got just a wee bit of something. Set card, huh? That I don't like, because that's probably... It's probably ceasefire, isn't it? It might kill me right now. Yep, I think he's gonna kill me with some stupid burn card, isn't he? Ah, the OG. Well, that is unfortunate. Well, folks, it kind of sucks, because I kind of was hoping, you know, that was my own fault. I shouldn't have played Melffy time so early. I kind of had to. Okay, so maybe it wasn't my fault, but you know what? It's fine. We did lose, but we had a good time doing it. And you know what? If it wasn't a burn card or it was a different one, probably could have won this still. But regardless, let's go for one more duel. Alrighty, fourth opponent of the day. Let's pick ourselves back up and see what we get. Opening hand is... I mean, it'd be nice if I get a Fractar. Let's put it that way. Okay, we'll get a Fractar. We can at least do something. It won't be the greatest something because I don't have Cat and this Mind Mole's in my hand, but other than that, it's fine. I can do stuff. You know, I can do some Tri-brigade things. But while I'm doing Tri-brigade things, I'm thinking, what could Melffys use? Honestly, like I said, they could probably use like a little bit of everything. But let me think, like main deck monster-wise, I'd say it'd be nice if there was a Melffy that could like end the battle phase or something, because that's a big thing with them. They don't like being attacked. So it'd be kind of good if they had something like that. That's for sure. Spell trap wise, I don't know, more stuff for bouncing. I'm not sure about the spell traps as much. I mean, what have they got? They got one revival spell. They've got one thing protecting against card. Maybe something to protect them from battle again. Something like that. But I think the biggest thing, honestly, Melffys could use would be something that, like a Link 3 Beast. Or Link 4, even better. Because that's the one thing they don't have is a big, beefy, like, bossy monster like that. So, it'd be nice if they had, like, a Link 3 Beast at the very least. Because I actually was looking through Beast Link monsters. There are no good Beast Link monsters. Not really. Nothing, like, substantial. The biggest one is, like, Folgo, but I can't make that in this deck very easily. And it wouldn't be worth it. So, it would certainly be nice if there was, like, a generic Link 3 Beast monster or Link 4 Beast monster that just had, like, a feasible, plausible sort of... some kind of effect that was good. Let's put it like that. Some kind of half-decent Beast Link monster would be nice. And we're up against... Okay, let's interrupt the heck out of that. That is Ice Barriers. And I know for a fact that Ice Barriers, if you leave them alone, they will take the car, take the wife. They'll take everything you have. So we don't want the Mirror Master to go off. That would be a bad thing. Yes, sir. No, none of that for you, Mr. Ice Barrier. I apologize. I apologize. I know you're trying your hardest, but I'm not going to allow that. No, sir. No, Mirror Master Turbo's at your tuner. Starts up all your combos. Actually, I need to get Ice Barriers ready for the 100 days myself. What day do I have that listed for? The 7th. At the moment. I know the list has been changing. A lot of people asking for decks, which is a good thing. And so, Oof, only I had my bloody tuner monster. Oh, wait, no, I know what I can do. I know what I can do to just completely ruin this young man's day. So what we're going to do here is summon this here. We're going to summon Tri-brigade Fergie, the Barren Blossom, which once per turn lets me summon a beast from my hand. That way I can just summon out Mind Mole. Summon that out, go for Rescue Cat. And this guy, he's pretty much done. I'm going to have to do another bonus duel because that was way too quick. Way too quick. Because I'm just going to like Wacha and Wacha. And then you know what? I'm going to Wacha all over the place and I'm going to go for that Shirley Beastie Boy. Because I can. And that's pretty much all she wrote. This guy is not going to get around that. Not even, especially when I have another puppy. So let's just go ahead and go for game here. And we'll go for another. Should I give this guy another turn? Probably shouldn't. It's bad manners to let your opponent have a spare turn where they don't necessarily. You know what? I'll give him one. Out of respect for ice barriers, I will give him one turn. And then we're going to go for the next turn. We're going to go, or not the next turn, but the next duel. Because I've got to do one more duel. Because while we've shown off most of what this deck can do, I still want to have another nice, good back and forth. That's for sure. So let's see what the Ice Barrier guy's got cooked up. Does he have anything to even try to get around this? That's what I want to know. Alrighty, so he's going for another Mirror Master. Interesting indeed. Ooh, okay, Prior of the Ice Barrier. Interesting. Yeah, he can summon Prior, but then he can't do his Synchro play this turn because he can't summon high-level monsters. So, what are you up to, my dude? What are you going to... See, I told you it was a good idea to let him have one turn. Because now we get to know what sort of crazy nonsense this guy's up to. Okay. Yeah, lol indeed. I'm sorry, my dude. Okay. So my opponent, he had the calm after the Ice Barrier Storm. He was trying to switch up some Ice Barriers. But unfortunately, Beast is too strong. Alrighty, so I don't feel good about that one because I like Ice Barriers so much. But such is how it goes. Let's go for a special bonus 5th duel and we'll round out today's episode. Alrighty, 5th super special bonus duel. I'm trying not to do too many super special bonus 5th duels. And, okay, the fact that I have Mind Mole is the only... Okay, Obedience School, I finally get to show this off. I get to summon 3 Beastie Boys, Valeraphon, and we want Kit, and it doesn't really matter the third, I'll just go for Cat. Because all their effects will be negated. So I'm going to summon this bunch. And then I'm going to normal summon Mind Mole. And so, yeah, this is where a Link 4 Beast would be nice, because there are no Link 4 Beasts. The best Link, the best Beast Link, other than like Farjeet and Folgo, probably Ojama Emperor. And unfortunately, Tri-brigade Melffy Ojama's just a little too potent for my blood. Just a little too potent, I'd say. Yeah, my dude, this is is it game? It might be game. Well, let me do a thing first, my dude. Let me get my doggo at least. Yes, that's the thing about Natural Beast that I don't like, is that sometimes you play it and then your opponent immediately has like nothing they can do. I'm just gonna get Fractar. And I could keep going, but this guy is not feeling good about the Beastie Boy. So I'm just gonna go ahead, summon out Pupper. And I'll summon out Cat as well, even though I don't really need to summon Cat. And we'll see what this guy can do. Come on, my dude. Come on, you can do it. You gotta have something. Top deck of the century. Impermanence me. Impermanence me now. Do it. Do it, my dude. You can do it. Metalfoes Fusion. Unfortunately, I will have to negate that, because I don't want... Oh, I got rid of Calantosa. Ouch. I needed that for things. Yeah, I can't stop the grave effect. I can stop the activation, but not the grave effect. Okay, so this is Metalfoes. I can see why he was upset, because Metalfoes are... Okay, maybe it's not Metalfoes. What is this? This is some kind of janky pendulum deck is what it is. It's one of them janky pendulum decks, I see. Alright, interesting enough. So, you're gonna summon Magician's Soul, trying to... Yeah, unfortunately, that's the only Kalantos I had. No pendulum scales for you. None of that nonsense. No, sir. I am not allowing you to do spells as long as I can help it. No, go away. Stop doing things. Stop it. You know, some might say that it's bad that my graveyard is filling up, but you know what? It's fine. Because so long as we have Tri-brigades, it's all good. Oh, hey, Kit. Kit, can you send my other Nerval? Thank you. Let's do some plays on our opponent's turn. Yeah, this is a complete mismatch. Because I have Spell Trap on just no spells. I've got Mr. No Spells, basically, and this guy's all spells. Add a Melffy monster. Okay. Interesting indeed. Add himself Bismagear. Bismagear. What does Bismagear do again? This card's destroyed. No. Actually, I will allow that one. Because he wants me to destroy this. Because then he would get a Metalfoe. And I don't want him to get a Metalfoe. See, I'm smarter than that. I'm smarter than the average panda. That's for sure. If I'm sure of anything, is I'm smarter than most pandas. So, now, my friend, you were thinking... Oh, yeah, he still gets to do that, but, get counter, yep. Well, he certainly has counter. Does he have a monster? He does have a okay. See, my dude, the game's not over. It looks over, but it technically isn't. Alright, let's go ahead, Melffy, and get ourselves another puppy. Just to deck thin even more. Just deck thin even more, because we definitely needed to do that. Could I just make Borload? I could do that. Let me think about this. Yeah, let's do this way. Yeah, that'll work. So what we're gonna do is completely trolly sort of thing. Go for Borload, and then Monster Reborn, the Naturia Beast. Oh, I feel so bad for this guy. He was like, all he wanted to do was play his little monsters, but nope. He does not get to do. And I'm not even going to give him the decency right now. Normally, I would give my opponent the decency, but you know what? Right now, we're going to go for Shrike, and we're just going to banish his monster. We're just going to banish his monster so that it never appeared at all. Cosmo Strawman. Cosmo Strawman. Alrighty. So, there's a nice clean OTK. Again, complete mismatch. My opponent was all spells, and we were all no-spells. I could not have hurt him anymore if I was playing Imperial Order. Actually, that would be just about as bad. But regardless, let's go into the end screen, and we'll call it a day. Alrighty, everybody. Melffy Tri-Brigade. We went 3 out of 4. And the one time we lost was entirely my own fault, because I played a card too soon. So, this deck is pretty much a 4-0 deck. It's almost a 4-0 deck. But you know what? We had ourselves some good times. We played almost everything out of the extra deck. I mean, I never saw off Zeus here, and Mammy never showed up. But, you know, we had the option of doing those things. It just didn't come up. But I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Again, smash that like button if you enjoyed, and consider subbing if you haven't already. And tomorrow, what is tomorrow on the list? Tomorrow's Charmers. When we look at them lucky Charmers, I just got to make sure the deck is up to snuff. So I hope to see you guys again there. Your boy, the Memphis Accelerate. We'll see y'all again next time.